Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays. It's been a while, and yes, I'm trying to stay as warm as possible in the frigid tundra of North Carolina. So welcome to the lunchtime stream. This is where we play the crossover campaign with Kim and Steve over at Co-op Guild, where we play Marvel United the Megaverse campaign. I'm going to be disappointed if you aren't wearing purple pants for the stream. Hey Steve, how's it going? Hey Cassie, hey Greg, how's it going? How's it going? So this is lunchtime stream. I have an hour to play Marvel United, and then I have to get back to work for the next meeting. So without further ado, before I begin, just want to say thanks to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. Let's get down to the table where we're going to be taking on Fang, Foom. So let's head on down. Let's go one, ease on down road. Alright, so we're going to be taking off Fang, Foom. Let's take a look at, let's take a look at that. I am a little frazzled, so I'm working on it. So, Fang Foom, special setup. Use the Dormant Master Plan deck, set aside the Awake Master Plan deck, and the Valley of the Sleeping Dragon must be the villain's starting location. So, we have the Dormant deck here. The Awake deck is over here. These composed of 6 cards each, which totals of 12 for us to deal with. You don't know. You don't know what I'm wearing, Cassie. You have no idea. I'll stand up right now. So, but we have the Dormant side. We have the Valley of the Sleeping Dragon, which will be a starting location. And let's take a look at the front of his card. All right, so, special rules. He has 9 health, first off. So that is a lot of health for this guy. Let's get him up to 9. And then let's talk about his special rules. Waking the Dragon. When Fang Foom becomes under pressure, replace the Dormant Master Plan deck with the Awake Master Plan deck, which means you have 6 cards to wake him up, and once he wakes up, you have 6 cards to beat him, basically. When a hero is KO'd, Fang Foom doesn't activate his BAM. Instead, draw a Master Plan card and add it face down in the storyline. So he's burning through those 6 cards that you have to beat him. His BAM, deal 2 damage to 1 hero in Fang Foom's location, then deal 1 damage to a different hero in Fang Foom's location, and 1 hero in each adjacent location. Power overwhelming. Overflow. If 1 or more civilian or thug tokens can't be added to a location, draw a Master Plan card and add it face down in the storyline, burning through that deck. Villainous plot. The heroes lose if Fang Foom must draw a Master Plan card from the Dormant deck, but it is empty. So basically, 6 rounds to wake him up. If we don't do that, we lose. Then we have 6 rounds to beat him, and if we don't do that, we lose. So we have to beat him. We have to do a lot of things going on in this fight. His threats that are locations that we have, which is Valley of Sleeping Dragon, Hala, Cape Citadel, Hangar Bay, Xavier's Institute, and Royal Palace. So only 2 of those I random, but 1 had to get thrown out because the other ones I want. So let's take a look at his threat card, Supernatural Durability. While in this location, Fang Foom ignores 1 damage each hero turn. That will go on Hala, and then we'll just keep going around in a circle. Next one, Shapeshifting. While in this location, Fang Foom cannot take any damage as long as there's any civilians here. So that will go in Cape Citadel. The next one will be another Shapeshifting, which will go on Hangar Bay. Then we've got Supernatural Durability, there's only 2 types that he has. We've got another Supernatural Durability. Remember, this is only while in this location, right? And finally, we have Shapeshifting, which will go in his location. He will start this big old honking thing here. I didn't push the wings all the way in because I do plan on painting it. But he will start there, which means we will start here. And I am using Falavel, Dark Star, and Dark Child for our playthroughs. So let's go ahead and give it yawn shuffle. Doop, 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 doop. And she'll draw this. Her starting card which is Megaverse. Gain 2 heroic tokens. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, you may discard any number of heroic tokens to prevent the same amount of damage dealt to you. She has a move and a star, and then she has her Quantum Sword. Double punch against a single target in your location. So, boop, boop, boop. We have Dark Star. We'll shuffle this up. Oh my god! I am really frazzled today. Shuffle this. Boop, boop. Her starting card. Dark Star. Dark Force Teleportation. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, you may perform... When you perform a move, you can move to any location. Any move you perform. She has a move and a punch, and she has a wild. And then Dark Child. Three. And her starting hand is going to be her Portal to Limbo. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, at the end of your turn, you may move to Limbo card. You may bring other heroes in your location with you. She has 1 Soul Sword and a wild. Alright, let's get this party started. And I'm not worried about, he doesn't move at all when he's sleeping, because he's sleeping, is when he wakes up. It gets painful. It gets painful fast. So let's see what he is doing first. Let's kick this pig. He's not moving. No BAM. Macklin Invasion. Or Mocklin Invasion. Wasn't Mocklin something from like the Orville? Add 1 thug in each location except for Fang Fooms. So he will add a thug here. Here. Here, and here. Cool. And it's our turn. Draw. First thing that's going out. Quantum Bands. The Mega Bands. Which will give her 2 stars. And a 3rd star. I'm just going to spend them immediately to clear this. Done. Boom and done. At the end of her turn, we'll give her a star. That's why I put that there. Then it is her turn. So Winter Guard, Dark Stars. Each hero with a Winter Guard card in the storyline gains 1 star token. But we're not going to do that. I would love to put down her teleportation, but not yet. We're going to do a move and a punch. So we are going to... I forgot how I did this. We're going to move... star, and punch. Then it is going to be your turn, my lady. You get this, but we are going to get down your Limbo card, which means we're going to put Limbo into play. Hey, Steve, I found Limbo. Heroes starting their turn here discard all their action tokens. While here, when they move, they can move to any location. This is not a location. Heroes ending their turn here take 1 unpreventable damage except for Magic or Dark Child. So we'll put the Limbo location out. She has a move, a punch, and a star. She's going to punch, move, and star, but she's not going to jump to Limbo. Alright, that ends that. It is his turn. 0. Add 1 civilian to each location except for Fang Fooms. Things getting dicey. Civilian. Civilian. Ooh. Civilian. Civilian. And civilian. Alright, your turn. Draw. Double wild. If I do the move and star, I can move here, punch, punch. I think I will do this. I think I will do that. I'm going to move Boom. And I'll put a star down actually here. That's what I'll do. Well, I have a star anyway. That's a move, boom, and star. Then it is her turn. And that's when we break this out. That's when we break out the breakdancing. And we're going to start portaling. So I'll do a star to get rid of this. You don't have to portal anywhere. I could just move over here with this. And then I have one left. Let's do a punch. Then it is your turn. You can move to any location and star there. Let's see. If I stay there, I could punch here, which will keep this clean. So let's just do this. And I'll do that. I will punch here. And then not move. This thing says if there's a civilian here, I get the punch in each connected location. I'll punch here. Cool. Cool, like the other side of the pillow. And I will not go to limbo. Then it is your turn. Frightening civilians. Add one civilian in each location except for Fang, Fang, Foom. So you're seeing a theme here. So one here, 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 and here. And it's your turn. Let's get our move and a star going. So I have move, star, and so let's do star, punch, star, punch, and we have a move left. Let's move back here and gain a star. And your turn, portal lady. Let's get this going. We're going to move, we're going to rescue here. Portal over here. Rescue here. And then portal over here. And then end my turn, where I will take one of these two. What do you want? I'll give you a move token. Then it is Darkchild's turn. Sorcery. This is what I was looking for. Okay. So in your or an adjacent location, star or punch, or one hero there draws a card. So I can move, star. Yeah, so I want to do this right here. I'm going to move, then use my sorcery to star here to get rid of this. So that's that. I still have a wild and a star, a wild and a heroic left. I'm going to heroic and then move back here, to which I can, with the wild, to which I can end my turn and punch that guy. All right, so he's gone 1, 2, 3. This is number 4. Add a civilian to each. All right, now it starts getting dangerous. Now it starts getting dangerous. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so your turn. Oh, and I would, I want to portal you to Limbo. I don't know if I wanted to portal you to Limbo. Nah. Yeah. I will portal you to Limbo. No, I won't. No, I won't. I pull the move and a punch. I'm going to use this one to do. I will gain a star. I'll move. Move. Rescue. So let's move rescue. And I'll use 1 star to rescue here. And on her turn, thank you for this. This will be super helpful. Yeah, this will do it. I'll use this token to whoop. Then I'll star here. I'm not ready to kick it off. I'm not ready to kick it off. Move anywhere, and then I could get her out. And then I should be ready to kick it off. Yeah. So I'll do a star there. So I teleported with the move. I have another move, and I have 2. And I have 2 wilds. I'll put 1 there, and I'll rescue here. Then on her turn, we'll do this, which is stepping disc. You may move to any location with a star. First, I'm going to do the star here. I will move to any location. I will double star to clear this, which will put him under pressure. And then I will portal both of us to Limbo. He had 2 cards left, but he's under pressure now. So we switch from Dormancy to the Awake deck, and this is where it gets nasty. I gotta move fast on this one. This can go sideways super duper fast. Alright, here we go. He's up. Move clockwise, move counterclockwise to the next location with the hero with the most cards, and bam. And this is what I was afraid of. So he's going to move to File of L, and bam. So let's talk about the bam first. Deal 2 damage to 1 hero in Fang Foom's location. Then deal 1 damage to a different hero in Fang Foom's location, and 1 hero in each adjacent location. So you'll do 2 to File of L. She'll block them both with the Negabands. Then he's going to drop 2 here, which is going to cause an overflow, and 1 here. So when he overflows, he takes another card and adds it face down the storyline. Then it is Falavel's turn. So she's going to draw a card. I could have started the beatings, but let's do this. We're going to do a move. Move over here, punch once. So now he's ready to be punched. And I have a star. Let's do the star here. All right. Then Dark Star's turn. Perfect. For this, she will move out of Limbo with this move to here. And then perform 2 punches. Perform any combination of two punches or heroic split as you like in your and adjacent locations. So that's 3 damage to him at the gate. That's 1, 2, 3. Then she has another portal. Like that. So that was that 1, 2, 3. That was the move. She has one more move where she's going to port over here and return here to punch here. Then it is his turn. Move clockwise. And this will be okay. So he'll move clockwise. He's going to fly over here to file a Val. Hit her for 2. So she'll take 1, 2. Hit someone else for 2, no one's there. And then in adjacent locations, no one's there. He's going to drop 2 here. And 1 here. Then it is your turn. Well, girlfriend, what you finna do is go Soul Sword. You're going to move to him. And it says, deal 1 extra damage to any villain, henchman, or thug you deal any damage to this turn. So this 2 turns into a 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's it for her. Then it is her turn. And this is the thing we call game over. Double punch against a single target in your location and punch. The beatings will continue. And that is 1, 2, 3, and he's beaten. While in this location, while in this location. So, yep, he's dead. We won. Yay! Played it well. Last time when I did do a test against him, and it came, and I had no cards left, and I barely won. But this one worked out. Yep, it worked out. So boom, boom, boom. We knocked him out with she did 3, she did 3, and she did 3, which knocked him right out, and we won. Woo! Awesome sauce. All right, so let's take a look at the map. So we come over here to Fing Fang Foom, and we beat him with Dark Child, Dark Star, and where's Phyla? Where is she? I looked and she was not dead. That's BS. Oh, here she is. I was like, that is BS. I looked. I made sure she wasn't dead. There we go. And we won. So we have unlocked the next eye. We've unlocked 2 portals, a key, a nebula thingy, and a flame. All right. So he's been taken out. This area is pretty much done. It's sealed off, and it's finished. So what's really left, and I was talking to Steve about this really, when we look at this map, we look at it and you see all these glowing things on it, and immediately you're like, oh my gosh, you still have a ton left to do. We really don't. If you think about it, look how much of these eyes we have. We have 5 eyes, and we only need 6, right? We only need 6, and we have 5 of them. Which means the other eyes are held by Gore, the God Butcher, the Cabal, that's another potential one to get the Dark Avengers team to gain an eye. And we come over here to Null, who has another one. And we just need 1. Because with that 1 more eye, we're all ready for this. Remember, we have 5. So basically all we have to do is beat Firelord, Terex, and Nova. With the 6th eye, we'll unlock 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, beat the 2 Heralds, and then it's Galactus. That's it. So basically we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 more bad guy, which is 6. And once we beat them, Galactus is open to be defeated. And then we can fight the Galactus, and that's the campaign. That's the win. So truly, if someone was trying to speed run this to the end, that's all. It's 6 more fights and we're done. That's not counting losses. That's saying we win 6 more fights and we're done. So it's, like I said, when you look at this and you see all this glowing, you always wonder to yourself, wow, are they ever going to finish? Truly, we're in the end game. We are in the end game. We can do that if we want. There's other fights that we'd like to do, but yeah, that's where we are. That's where we are. So Steve, Kim, and I will talk about what we want to do, how we want to proceed, if we just want to tank the ending and see what that is and go for it, or we want to do more, we'll talk about it as we go through. But yeah, we're pretty much there. I would love to 100% this, but like I said, I will talk with Kim and Steve about it, and we'll hash out how this works. But 6 more fights, we're done, and that's fun to know. All right, cool. Let's go to this. That is going to be all for this playthrough. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither and you just came to hang out, thank you for coming as well. Tonight is Gloom of Kilforth, so I'll be playing my yearly Gloom of Kilforth game for those who want to join and hang out and play. And then we got some other streams that we'll be setting up throughout the week, but pay attention to the channel, hit the bell, hit the like if you'd like, and we'll have more to come. I am reading through the rulebook for Stone Saga. I did receive a reviewer copy. Thank you so much from Open Owl Games, and I will be bringing that to the channel. But tonight, over at Co-op Guild, there's Kim and Steve will be playing Stone Saga, so go over there and check that out. And Steve will be doing his monthly upcoming games stream before that. So he's doing 2 streams tonight. The upcoming game stream, and then Kim will be playing Stone Saga. So go check out the Co-op Guild channel, show them some love, and we'll see where it goes from there. Thanks so much, everybody. Just remember, I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye-bye.